Hello everyone, my name is Pahdon and I'm here to do a quick Java tutorial on how to build a graphic user interface or what's known GUI. I am going to make it simple. I'm going to try to make it simple and easy to follow and also make it short. Our program, we're going to build a graphic user interface. Our program we use JFrame class to develop. And also our class will extend to JFrame. In another word, our class will be the subclass of JFrame. Means our class will use all the methods or the functions that the superclass has. And of course, we use the main function or method to execute the program. To just let you know, I am using Eclipse. So let us go and start now. So I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go New, and I'm going to go Class. So this is the subclass. This is the folder, the default folder. So I'm going to give a name, GUI. Example. Let's say example 2. And now we're going to use the public. We're going to call this include the main function. So I'm going to put the check mark here, and then we're going to finish here. So now the Eclipse created for us the skeleton of here. So this is the name of our class, GUI example 2. And then I'm going to put it down a little bit here. And now this is our main function. And I'm going to put it down. So let us go and start. So I'm going to try to import the classes we might need to use it. Import, so that the keyword you need to know. So I'm going to use Java x.swing. And as you see, the Eclipse will guide us swing. It's the libraries that we're gonna need to use it. The JFrame will use it. Now, you have to put a comment here. My name is Bahdon, and I am the author or program developer. Okay. So now we have this our class here. So let me put some comments here too. This class is the one that is responsible for creating the frame. So as you know, Java always needs, or your class needs a constructor. So now we're going to create here, creating the constructor of this class, of our class. So means our class means GUI example 2. So that's the name of our class. So now, as you know, public, you can make private if you wish to make the constructor private. You can make as you like, but I'm going to make it public here. So now, as you know, the name of the constructor should be the same as our class name. So GUI 1, GUI example 2. And then you need open and close. So now we're starting here to build. So we're going to use some methods, or we're going to call some methods to build the frame. So the first method I'm going to call is set the title. So you need to call this method, and then it accepts this parameter. So it's a string. So my application name is application, or the frame title will be application portal. And now remember that, don't forget the semicolon all the time to close. So set title. Let me see here. Are we missing something? set. All right, so we forget to extend, to use that word here, extend JFrame. All right, so because we are going to extend our class to JFrame to use its methods. So set title, and now we're going to put the size of our window or the frame, set size, and then we have to pass 400 by 400. So now we'll set the size, and now we need another method that's very important that will allow us to close the window. So that calls set default close operation. I'll show you how it works. And now you need JFrame dot. So you need this method, and then you put a semicolon here. And final, we need to put visible our frame. So we'll call this method again, called set visible. Set visible accepts true or false. So we'll do the true here. And now pretty much we're done here, but we're gonna see how the frame look like. So we could have to go to main, and now I'm gonna put here comments. We are creating an instance of our class. All right, so this is our class name. So let me copy. Oops. So let me copy this and put here. So now this is our name. So this is the instance of our class G, and then we're gonna make new our GUI and then semicolon. So let me save it and then run it. So as you see here, this is the frame we just built, and this is the title, application portal. Remember that we put here the application portal. And then, as you see here, set default close operation. That is the method or the function that allows us to close this window. When you click the red X, this method is called, and the window is closed. So now let me close it. So let me put a button on the frame. So we always call other classes to help us to build what we want. So I'm going to call this class JButton. It's one of the classes that's already there in the library. And then we have to create the instance of that class. And then we have to say new JBUTON. All right. So we call this class, and then we create the instance of this class, and then we create the instance of this class new JButton. So now we have to use it, and then we're going to say button is equal to new JButton, and then we have to give the name button, and then you need a semicolon here. Now this is the name of the button. So now we have to add our button on the frame. So we're going to call this method add, and then we're going to pass the name of our button, so which is called button, and then we put the semicolon here. So now as you see here, JButton was created, the instance of that, and then we give the name, and then we put here and add that button on the frame. So let me save it and run it. So as you see here, this is the button we create. And now if you click here, nothing will happen because we have to add more functions in order to make this active. So we will make it active next tutorial. I'm gonna stop here, so I'm gonna close here. So we add more functionality to that button in our next tutorial. So thank you very much.